Well, we got a crazy in ATL who thought he was going to go run ruckshot in Atlanta airport. And we're going to talk about that next on It's Culture. Let's get it.
We gon' always win. Promise that that's not a promise, yeah, that is a threat. You know that I promise to bring the team commas. When the whole team win, that's when you flex. Win, and I'ma do it again. Watch me win, then watch me do it again. Tell 'em I can't take no loss. My team hold no L's, no.
Welcome back to It's Culture Podcast. My name is Mark Stevenson, and tonight, a mass shooting that got stopped before it happened, and it's all because the family spoke out. If this is your first time tuning in to my show, this is It's Culture Podcast, where I talk about everything from sports to entertainment, trending topics, politics, you name it. I cover it. Why? Because I think it's all part of the culture. And if you could do me a favor, hit the like button, smash that subscribe button, and you can hit that notification bell. Share the video as well. And to everybody who tunes in, thank you for tuning in and rocking with me. I really appreciate it. But let's get into this. I'm not going to hold y'all long. This morning in Atlanta, a man from Georgia decided that he was going to go and shoot up the Atlanta airport with a 300 blackout. But his plan got stopped because his family spoke out. And I'm going to let y'all listen to the news down in ATL about this, and then we'll talk about all of this on the other side, because there's so much to unpack here.
That's right. And Atlanta police arrested 49-year-old Billy Cagle, who they say threatened to shoot up the airport and then showed up with a semi-automatic weapon. Take a look at this video. Atlanta police shared video of Cagle arriving at the airport at 9:29. He then enters the airport, and it appears to be scoping out the area around TSA. Now, thankfully, his family had alerted Cartersville police that he had threatened to shoot up the airport that day and was suffering from mental health issues. Cartersville police reached out to Atlanta police, who were able to take Cagle into custody. Now, when they arrested him, he was walking back out to his vehicle, which was parked right outside the airport door, with a semi-automatic weapon inside and 27 rounds. Police Chief Darren Shearbaum says this could have been lives lost at the airport if not for Cagle's family.
Okay, so y'all, before we even continue this video, so mental health issues, had access to firearms, had said that he was going to go shoot up the airport, and was doing it with social media. I just want to paint the picture here. So when I talk about this on the other side, that's what we're going to be discussing.
We're here today briefing you on a success and not a tragedy, because a family saw something and said something. A family knew they had a family member in crisis. They knew they had access to firearms, and they were on social media. This is something we've seen across the country time and time again. Social media postings, people with an awareness, individuals with access to a firearm. But today, the family said something.
Now, Cagle is facing a number of charges, including making terroristic threats. He's also facing charges of criminal attempt to commit aggravated assault and possession of a firearm by a felon.
Okay, so we have heard every single thing. This man was a convicted felon. With mental health issues and access to semi-automatic firearms. Now, before I start this, I'm going to preface my comments because I am an avid 2A person. I believe in the Second Amendment. I got guns in my house, firearms, whatever you want to call them. I have them in my house. And so when I looked at that firearm, I saw that firearm and I knew exactly what it was. And it's AR-15 style, but it's a 300 blackout. He was going to go in there with 27 rounds and basically possibly killed 27 people. Even more if you think about the stampede and the chaos and the havoc that going into an airport with the firearm loaded and was going to do this on social media, on his Facebook or whatever social media platform he was about to go live. We saw this in Buffalo at the Tops supermarket when that young man went live on that gaming platform and decided to murder 10 people. This man was about to commit mass casualties in the Atlanta airport, the busiest airport in the world. No airport sees as many people through it on a single day than Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson. And this man was about to go in there and kill innocent people. And it wasn't for his family, who called in to the Cartersville police, who notified Atlanta police. Good job on the police for getting this message over and identifying this man and stopping this before it happened, because this was about to be a big tragedy. I know myself personally, I use the Atlanta airport a lot because I'm from Georgia. So when I travel back home, I have to use that airport all the time to get back and forth to the house. You don't want to be walking through the airport just knowingly trying to get to your flight and all of a sudden gunshots ringing out all over the place and you don't know where they're coming from and somebody's just shooting. The other issue, there's issues with this. Number one, how did this man get this firearm? He's a convicted felon. So did he buy this from somebody? Because he darn sure didn't pass no background check to get it. So this is where I have an issue with some of these gun laws, because you could just buy firearms off people without, from a private person, without any background check being done. Now, some states have laws where you can't do that. But in certain states, you can. In Georgia, you can buy firearms off an individual without a license. You don't have to do you don't have to do an FFL transfer. So we don't know where this man got this rifle from. Or could have just bought the parts, put it together himself. Either way, he got a hold of this firearm. And his family knew he had it. And he had mental health issues. And somehow or another, he was able to get this firearm and he was about to go do some damage. Convicted felon, not supposed to possess a firearm, has it, getting ready to go do mass casualties in an airport, and it got stopped. That needs to happen a lot. But it's also interesting that he has these mental health issues and he was able to get a firearm. That's another red flag. We got to have something in place to stop people that got mental health problems, serious mental health issues, from having firearms. It is not, every time we have a mass shooting, somebody says something about the person, they have some kind of mental health problems. Is there a manifesto for this guy to get ready to go do this? Did anybody, because the police haven't released anything about his social media. Pretty sure it's been scrubbed. But I would love to see what his views were. Who was he going to target? Was he just going to go in the airport and just randomly pick people and just shoot whoever he saw? Or was he scoping out the scene? Because he walked into the airport at first to kind of scope it out. So was he looking particularly for a particular target? We don't know. But what we do know is that he shouldn't have had a firearm. And the police acted swiftly, safely, and stopped it without causing a big commotion and scaring the people that were inside the airport. Now, this man got all these charges: terroristic threats, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. It should be other charges too. He should get some federal charges. The FBI, I know they said the FBI is looking into it to try to figure out how he got this gun. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're going to run the serial number on the gun, but what does that do? It's going to take you back to the last person that had it before they gave it away. The last person who actually signed the form and got the serial number. Because if it's transferred multiple hands, then what? What if it's a ghost? What if it don't have no serial numbers? What if it was a ghost upper? Because everything else you can buy online without having to transfer. It's just the receiver part that has the serial number on it. So what if it was a ghost gun? We don't know. But as this case moves about, I'll keep y'all informed. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Another mass shooting is about to happen. Usual suspects. Until next time, Culture Nation, let's keep it culture.